So the Lush Jungle event is starting around the world in Pokemon Go. Let's go through the details and some tips for the event. Let's get into it. So this event's gonna be running March 22nd, 10 a.m. to March 29th, 8 p.m. all local time. Wild spawns for the event are gonna be as follows, and if I put a shiny on screen, it means it has a shiny potential, and the shiny rates will be there as well. We're gonna have Metapod, Paris, Execute, Hoot Hoot, Sudowoodo, Ferroseed, Fomantis, and rare wild spawns will be Pinsir and Cottony. The 1-star raids are gonna be Bellsprout, Tangela, Swaddle, and Cottony. 3 stars are gonna be Butterfree, Vileplume, Parasect, and Executor. 5-star raids will be Tapu Lele, and Mega Charizard Y will be in Mega Raids. As you probably figured, we have 3 new things going down during this event. First of all, the introduction of Fomantis, which evolves into Lurantis for 50 candies, but you can only evolve it during the daytime, as well as Tapu Lele making its debut in 5-star raids. Both of those new Gen 7 Pokemon will now have shinies. And of course, Shiny Cottony will be making its debut, as well as a special Cottony event from March 26th, 10 a.m. to March 27th, 8 p.m., so the coming weekend, in which Cottony is going to be appearing more frequently in parks. So if you want to hunt that shiny Cottony, play in parks this weekend. Now we have some exclusive research during the event. First of all, field research tasks. The tasks are on screen, but they're all as follows. Catch 5 grass type Pokemon, get you an Execute, Sunkern, Seedot, or a Ferroseed encounter. That's pretty nice. Catch 5 different species of grass type Pokemon and get you a Cottony encounter. Use 3 berries to help catch Pokemon and get you either a Caterpie or a Wurmple encounter. Use 10 berries to help catch Pokemon and get you the new Fomantis encounter. Use 15 berries to help catch Pokemon and get you the Paris or a Parasect encounter. And walk 1 kilometer to get you 2 pineapple berries and 3 raspberries. It's pretty early on, so if any of these tasks change, I will leave the updated ones in the pinned comments. We also have exclusive timed research during the event. It's going to be 4 pages and it's called the Lush Jungle timed research. Honestly, I'm not really going to go through it. You guys can feel free to pause and check it out. There are some nice encounters and rewards in here, like a Mossy Lure, for example, a Fungus, a Shroomish, and a Paris encounter. All 3 of these give you bonus Stardust, but none of the tasks are too tough. But do beware, all 4 pages do have the walk 1 kilometer task, which means you're going to have to walk at least 4 kilometers to complete this research. So if you're isolating, you're going to struggle. Finally, we have the Akala Island special research, which we knew that was going to come. On screen again, feel free to check it out, complete this research. It looks pretty easy and it actually looks pretty good. There's a Alolan Marowak encounter in there, which can be shiny, and you're getting a free raid pass and a charged gem. Pretty nice there. And the tasks, nothing too tough here. You're gonna have to walk 2 kilometers on page 3 and win a raid on the last page, but nothing too bad. Be sure to complete this research, by the way, because if you complete all 4 of the island special researches, you get access to the end of season special research, which is definitely something you want to do. And I'll link below this website if you want to come back and look at this yourself. Let's get right into the tips and tricks of the event, starting with the wild spawns. What are going to be the best ones to capture if you're interested in XP, Stardust, or just meta-relevant Pokemon? Let's start with meta-relevance. Hoot Hoot spawning in the wild, which evolves into Noctowl. Noctowl is very strong in the Great League, definitely a Pokemon you want to have on your team, and great for special cups. We also have Ferrospeed spawning in the wild, which evolves into Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is a great and Ultra League Pokemon. In the Ultra League, you do need to have it above level 40, so use XL candies, but still a strong pick. We're also going to have Pinsir, which is one of the rarer spawns, which does have the Mega Form in the future, which is something you can prepare for by getting a bunch of candies for that Pokemon. And Cottony, of course, spawning, which evolving into Whimsicott is a great Pokemon for the Great League, but Cottony itself is a very strong pick for the Little Cup metas, like the Little Jungle Cup, which I believe is going to be going down for part of this event. Now, every time you hit an excellent throw and catch a Pokemon in Pokemon Go, you get 1000 XP. The following Pokemon are easy excellent throws in the wild. Hoot Hoot, Sudowoodo, and Pinsir are Pokemon you should look out for in the wild if you want to hit those excellent throws and get some XP. Also, if you're interested in getting Stardust, you want to keep an eye out on the Pokemon Paris in the wild. Paris gets you 500 Stardust per catch, so make sure you catch every single one you see, because you're getting 5 times the amount of Stardust as you would a normal catch. Also, Metapod, being a stage 2 Pokemon, will get you 300 Stardust per catch, so another one you want to keep your eye out for. Finally, you also want to catch Metapods in the wild, because Metapod will get you 6 candy per catch and 12 candy on a pineapple berry, since it's a stage 2 Pokemon. Metapod is a great Pokemon to catch if you want to stock up Caterpie candies, because Caterpie only costs 12 candies to evolve, so it's a great Pokemon for grinding XP during double evolve XP events, and also working on the Scientist medal, which we'll talk about further in the video. Now, of course, we do have the new Pokemon Fomantis, which evolves into Lurantis. You guys are probably wondering, is this Pokemon any good in Pokemon Go? Check it out right now. Lurantis is a pure grass type Pokemon. Has a base attack of 192, stamina of 172, and defense of 169. For fast moves, it can learn Razor Leaf and Fury Cutter, and for charge moves, it can learn Leaf Blade, Leaf Storm, Superpower, and X Scissor. As far as a grass type raid attacker, unfortunately, this Pokemon won't be great. You're going to see it not on the first page, not on the second page, not on the third page, not on the fourth page, but on the 5th page, right behind Lilligant, Vileplume, and Tangela in terms of a grass type raid attacker. So as you can see, not very good. Now for PvP, this Pokemon has potential. The moveset you're going to want to run is Fury Cutter, Leaf Blade, and Superpower. Taking a look at its matchups against the Great League, anytime the number is below 500, it wins the matchup. As you can see, it can beat Pokemon like Azumarill, Bastiodon with the Superpower, Diggersby, Ferrothorn, Greedent, Lickitung, Shadow Machamp, Meganium, Mew, Obstagoon, Politoed, Registeel. Point is, it can beat a lot of the meta. It does still lose to a decent amount of Pokemon. Altaria completely locks it up. Drifblim, another one. And honestly, any flying type Pokemon, it will struggle against, but it has a great moveset with some strong moves. In the Ultra League, it will be decent as well, but there is more counters to it like Dragonite and Giratina, so it will struggle a little bit. Honestly, all in all, Lurantis is definitely going to be a good pick for both the Great and the Ultra League, and I could see it being top meta in some special cups. In the Ultra League, by the way, you do want it a 0-15-15 IV set, but you need XL candies because you need to take it above level 50. Now, taking a look at the wild spawns here, we have a total of 5 Pokemon that are the grass typing. So I'm definitely going to recommend Mega Evolving a Mega Venusaur or a Mega Abomasnow during the event, because that will get you the most candy for the wild spawns that are spawning. But of course, if you're just focused on a Pokemon like Pinsir during the event, which is a bug type, you might want to Mega Evolve something more in line with your wants and needs. So Mega Evolving a Beedrill will be better there, because then you'll be getting more candy for the Pokemon you actually want. But a grass type Mega will do you the best in general. Now let's take a look at the raids for the event and which ones are worth going after. The 1-stars you could honestly completely avoid. There's nothing in there that would be worth really using a raid pass on. Same goes with the 3-star raids. You can potentially do a Parasect raid because Parasect does get you 700 starters per catch if you just have an extra raid pass and you don't know what to do with it. But honestly, nothing is really great in the 3-star raids. Now we do have Tapu Lele in the 5-star raids. You're probably wondering if this Pokemon is any good. Now I dropped a video yesterday covering this Pokemon. Is it any good? I definitely recommend go checking it out. I'll link that below. But in short, Tapu Lele is not going to be a good raid attacker and honestly not that great for PvP. PvPoke revealed the rankings: 422 for Ultra League, 77 for Master League, and 103 for the Classic. Taking a look at its individual matchups, it does do decently well against some of the meta, but it does lose against a lot of it. It's honestly one of those Pokemon that I think is too attack weighted to really have play, and it's just going to be kind of mediocre at PvP. If you want to learn more about it, check my video below. That leaves us with Mega Charizard Y in the Mega Raids as the only really thing, honestly, I would really be spending my raid passes on. You can do a couple Tapu Leles if you want to get the Dex entry, maybe get a couple candies. But honestly, I use my raid passes on the Mega Charizard Y because honestly, the raids are looking pretty bad this event. Now, if you do need raid passes, I want you guys to remember that you can get up to 15 free raid passes a week right now. It's the season of Alola, so you do get 2 free raid passes every day when you spin a gym. That's going to be 14 free raid passes a week, plus the 1 free raid pass you get every single Monday, the remote raid pass to be exact. So that's going to be 15 free raid passes a week, which means you can do 15 legendary raids or mega raids or whatever raid you want to do a week. If you do a mega or legendary raid, that can lead up to 150,000 XP every single week from just raiding. So even if you don't care about the Pokemon, it still might be worth using those raid passes. Also, if there's no gyms in your area or you can't use these raid passes, remember, once you're ranked 20 in Go Battle League, you can get Tapu Leles from PvP encounters. Although the rates have dropped, that's something you could do. Now, if you're above level 40, you do get access to XL candies, and these are the candies you need to take a Pokemon from level 40 to 50 in Pokemon Go. All on screen will be all the Pokemon available during this event that are worth getting XL candies for, because they do have relevance being powered up above level 40. Now, you're gonna need a friend for this, but if you trade a Pokemon away and the distance between the 2 Pokemon being traded is over 100 kilometers, you will be guaranteed an XL candy for that Pokemon trading away. Of course, last season during the Season of Heritage, it was guaranteed no matter the distance, but now this has been reinstated. So if you do have a friend or someone you know that has recently traveled, definitely recommend sending them a little quick text being like, hey, do you want to do some trading, and trading all the Pokemon that I earlier mentioned worth getting the XL candies for. Now let's talk about research. First of all, the research task for Paris and Parasect is definitely gonna be a task worth doing in preparation for grinding a lot of Stardust. Reason being is you can complete the task for Paris and Parasect and actually run from that task, and that task will be thrown into your stack tasks. Stack task is pretty much a fail-safe method for any time you don't catch a field research task Pokemon, in which you can re-encounter and catch it at any later date, and you can hold up to 100 stack tasks. I definitely recommend stacking your Paris and Parasect tasks and holding onto those Pokemon until a 2 times or 3 times catch Stardust event. Currently there's none announced, but hopefully next month we're gonna have a spotlight hour with 2 times catch Stardust, and I believe May is supposed to be a 3 times catch Stardust community day. Hold on to the Pokemon, catch them during the community day, use a star piece. Since Paris gets you 500 stars and Parasect gets you 700 stars per catch, you'll be getting loads amount of stars. Also, we do have field research tasks for the Caterpie and the Wurmple. Both Caterpie and Wurmple only cost 12 candies to evolve. So another direction you could go is stacking Caterpies and Wurmples and holding on to them until Tuesday, March 29th, 6 to 7 p.m. It's Paris Spotlight Hour, and there's going to be 2 times catch candy. If you use a Pineapple Berry and catch Caterpie and Wurmple during that Spotlight Hour, you're getting 12 candies per, and then you can stock up a lot of Caterpie and Wurmple candies so you can evolve these Pokemon to work on your Scientist medal, which we'll talk about in a second, or during 2 times Evolve XP Spotlight Hours in the future. This is just a way to stock up a lot of candy for those Pokemon. But you'll have to make the decision between stacking the Parises and stacking the Caterpies, because there's no way to filter through your stack tasks to look for specific Pokemon, and they'll just come back to you in order of COD. Now, you need 35 Platinum medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. As always, let's quickly go through what medals I recommend grinding during this event so you can be ready for when you hit level 48. First of all, the medal I mentioned a bunch of times, Scientist medal, medal is evolve 2,000 Pokemon. Saving up those Caterpies and Wurmples, and also catching Metapods for the candy is great if you want to complete this medal and you haven't. The only other medal I recommend is the Rising Star medal. Defeat 150 different species of Pokemon in raids. You have to defeat 150 different species of Pokemon to get each point. As always, pause on screen right now, try to think to yourself, hey, have I raided every single one of these species of Pokemon at least once to work on my Rising Star medal? If you haven't done certain Pokemon, make sure you raid them at least once with those 14 free raid passes we're getting every single week so you can do your Rising Star medal. And that's gonna be it for the video, guys. As always, feel free to comment below any tips and tricks I missed so you can help out the community. And I also will leave in the link below some general tips you should know for any event, like the quick catch technique, how to host legendary raids if you have no friends, and how to stock up a lot of Pokeballs if you guys are looking for more of those general tips you should be using during every event. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to comment below if you know any other tips. Peace.